Hello everybody and welcome to SnackTube. Who wants to see my buns? That's right, I have Peperami pizza buns. Yes, it's a 4-pack. Woo! I saw these in B&M and they were on sale, so I figured I would give them a try. I've been wanting to try these for a wee while actually, because I had something very similar, or something that looks very similar, a while ago. I can't remember if I actually reviewed it on the channel or if I just ate it. I genuinely can't remember. I might need to look through the channel and find it, but I'll put it in the cards if I can find it anyway. But it was sort of similar to this, where it was a bun and there was meat and cheese and sauce in it. And I remember it being a little bit underwhelming, as much as it sounded like a good idea. And I think it was from Germany. It might have been out of one of my snack surprise boxes. I can't remember. But yeah, I've been wanting to find something in the UK that is similar so I can give it a try. And this is Peperami. I quite like Peperamis. The big sticks of meat. They're really nice. I really love Peperamis. I get the bags with the miniature ones and just eat them all day. Quite like a spicy one every now and then, but I prefer just the normal Peperamis. So yeah, it's a good brand, so I'm hoping they can put together something nice. So these are ready to eat. You don't have to put them in the fridge or anything. You can keep them at room temperature, so they last a while, which is good. I think the date on this is pretty long. It's got until July, and I bought these a good few weeks ago, so yeah, they last a decent amount of time. So yeah, I'm curious to try them. Let's read a bit about it and see what it actually comprises of. So it's wheat pastry with 25% pizza sauce, 19% salami, and 10% cheese preparation with vegetable oils. Okay, it doesn't make it sound particularly appetizing, but there's your whole list of ingredients if you want to go through them. A fair amount of ingredients. As far as allergen goes, you've definitely got wheat, you've got cheese, milk, whey, egg. I think that's it. It doesn't say anything about any may contains, so I think those are just the ones you have to worry about. And of course, it isn't vegan or anything because it's got meat in it. Yum. So is there anything else we can learn from this? It says it's an original. So I don't know if there's other flavours that you can get, or maybe they're thinking of coming out with other flavours if they haven't yet. I don't know. It says fills you up, won't mess you up. Boom. So it's got pepperami, tomato and herb sauce, and a cheesy slice. Cheesy slice implies that it's not cheese, because it's got a Y at the end. But it says cheese preparation. I've never heard that term before, a cheese preparation. I'm imagining it's probably something similar to plastic cheese, but we'll see. There's a funny sticker on here as well. It says not for EU. Don't know what that's all about. Maybe there's a banned ingredient in here that they're not allowed in the EU or something. Cool. Okay, let's go through our nutritional information then, shall we? So per 40-gram piece, there's 4 by 40 grams in here. So there's, yep. So we've got per piece 150 calories. Seems all right. 8.8 grams of fat, of which 3.8 grams are saturates. That's pretty high, but okay. No, that's pretty high for the amount of calories, to be fair. 13 grams of carbs, 3.7 grams of that sugar, 4.4 grams of protein, and 0.72 grams of salt. So overall, the individual values are quite high in general, but the calories, only 150 calories. It's not bad. All right, let's break open the big bag and have a look at one of the wee ones. So that's the size of one in its own individual packet. That's quite good. You could take that to work or put it in your lunchbox for school or whatever you do. Best served at room temperature, does not need to be stored in the fridge. Yeah, all the same information on the side here. Looks okay. Similar sort of foil packaging that you get on a Peperami. And it's got 3 notches for opening it. Look, 1, 2, 3. Strange. All right, let's just open it up and we'll have a look. See what it looks like. Boom. Whew. Yeah, it doesn't look that appetizing when you actually open it up like that. Really smell the tomato sauce though. Can really smell the herbs. So that's a good sign. Alright, well, let's do it. So this is Peperami pizza buns. Let's give it the old taste test, shall we? See the inside there, see the salami on the bottom, tomato sauce on the outsides, and the cheesy slices kind of through the middle. Sort of open it up. Well, yeah, it's probably quite similar to the I think it was the German bun or whatever it was I had before. Similar idea. Similar outcome as well, I'd say. It's quite underwhelming. I wouldn't go as far as to say it's bland, but I feel like there's just too much bread. So it's very, very bready. And then the bread itself, it's got an almost stale texture to it. It's not stale though, because you can taste staleness. It doesn't taste stale. But it's just got a very much, this has clearly got a lot of preservatives in it, kind of bread. Because bread shouldn't last that long, really. Decent bread shouldn't last that long. And yeah, it's a bit dry. The bread is very dry, which is another way you can preserve bread. It's moisture, obviously, that causes spores and things to form. So, yeah, the bread is bad, and that kind of covers the whole thing. Because there's quite a lot of the bread, and that makes the bun kind of, yeah, the whole thing kind of a bit rubbish. The pepperami inside is nice. The sauce inside it is quite nice as well. Quite herby, a bit tomatoey, so quite like that. The salami is very much like a pepperami. Okay, it kind of tastes like pepperami salami. And then the cheese is, I would say, almost non-existent. It's there, you can taste, you can get the texture and a little bit of the taste from it, but it's not particularly cheesy. I feel like this thing actually, it actually suffers from the fact that it's room temperature. And I feel like if you were to heat it up a bit, maybe stick it in the microwave for a minute, warm up the sauce and melt the cheese a bit, it might actually be a bit better. It might help them to moisten the bread as well. But yeah, having everything cold like that, I think diminishes the flavour. Tastes better when stuff like that is warm. And then the bread is just, because there's so much of it, the bread makes everything else a lot more subtle, which I don't want. I want bam. I want flavour. So the stale kind of texture bread, the dry bread, kind of kills the flavour. Oh yeah. Yeah, quite disappointing. I mean, edible, sure. It's barely edible. It's not offensive to the senses or anything. Texture-wise, it's okay. The bread's a bit dry, but the rest of it's alright. It's got a bit of flavour. It's just all dulled a bit. So I think it could be better. I think if you heat that up, put it in a microwave, it might be okay. Might try that later. But that'll do me for today. Probably wouldn't get these again. I think I'll just stick to eating whole bars of pepperami. I'm better off doing that. Oh, my mouth is full. How's your day going? Tell me a story while I chew my thing. Leave a comment. But yeah, that'll do for today. Thanks very much for watching. Been a pleasure. I probably wouldn't really recommend these. They're okay. Maybe for children. Children might like them more than grown adults who can make their own cheese boards. Can basically just have whatever meat they want. So yeah, thanks very much for watching, guys. It's been a pleasure. Like and subscribe. Like the video, thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Leave me a comment. Let me know if you've tried these. Is there anything else you would like me to try? And I will see what I can do. But for now, hope you all have yourselves a fantastic rest of the day, and I will catch you later. See you later.